JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones, and in the news, unidentified man shot and killed in Spanish Town. The St. Catherine North Police are trying to ascertain the identity of a man who was shot and killed in Spanish Town in the parish on Sunday night. It is reported that about 7:30 p.m., the man was on Burke Road when a Toyota Mark X motorcar approached and shots were fired from the vehicle, which sped away from the scene. It was later revealed that the man was about 5 feet 6 inches long, in blue pants, black shirt, and multicolored sneakers, was shot and injured. He was rushed to the Spanish Town Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries. No motive has been established in the incident. Man killed in Mount Salem 48 hours after curfew ended. Gunmen shot and killed a 34-year-old man in Mount Salem, St. James this morning, just 48 hours after a curfew ended. Mount Salem remains under a zone of special operations, which brings increased police and military presence and the social service providers. This morning's shooting occurred at approximately 9 a.m. The deceased, Sanjay Ranking, from a Crawford Street address, was reportedly transporting sand in a wheelbarrow near his home when he was shot. He was employed to a popular restaurant and entertainment center in Montego Bay. At least 3 residents have been shot over the last 3 weeks, forcing the police to restrict movements in the community. 3 shot in Salt Spring identified. Police have identified the 2 children and man killed in a triple murder along the Flower Hill Main Road in Salt Spring, St. James, Monday evening. They are 7-year-old Justin Perry and a 9-year-old Nakalva Smith, both students, and Tevin Hale, otherwise called Bansel, 26. All 3 are from Salt Spring. The 3 were shot dead when a gunman opened fire in a taxi they were in. Police believe Hale was the intended target of the gunman. Reports are that around 5:20 p.m., the taxi operator was driving his grey 2006 motor car from Salt Spring heading to Montego Bay with Perry and Smith on board. Hale reportedly stopped the vehicle and asked for a drive to his home. As Hale entered the car, a man armed with a rifle immediately exited bushes along the right-hand side of the roadway and opened gunfire at the vehicle, hitting him, Smith, and Perry in the head and upper body. The taxi driver drove to the Montego Hills police station. Hale and both students were rushed to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where they were pronounced dead on arrival. Police, upon processing the scene, found 5.308 spent casings. This is the latest in a series of deadly shootings that have rocked the Salt Spring community in recent times. Meanwhile, Commissioner of Police, Major General Anthony Anderson, says there are strong leads pointing to the identity of the perpetrators in the triple murder. He was speaking at a press briefing at the Salt Spring Primary and Infant School this afternoon. He, however, would not expound on the information. Enough is enough. Holness condemns brutal killing of 2 students in Salt Spring. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has condemned the killing of 2 primary school students in Salt Spring, St. James on Monday evening, asserting that violence in all its forms is abhorrent and must be strongly punished.
Violence in all its forms is abhorrent and must be strongly condemned and punished. When violence touches our innocent children who have their entire lives ahead of them and robs our country of their potential, all of society must stand up and say enough is enough. Our heart goes out to the family and loved ones of the victims of this senseless act of terror. And I'm sure that all well-thinking Jamaicans are surrounding the grieving parents of the innocent children with prayers of support and comfort at this sad time. This barbaric and senseless act of terror demonstrates once again that gunmen and gangs are a clear and present threat to the foundation of our free and democratic society. Through the wanton use of violence, gangs and gunmen hold entire communities hostage, depriving citizens of their economic livelihood and their rights to move, speak, and associate freely in their communities. They violate the ultimate right of every human being, the right to life. These gunmen choose to execute their wanton violence indiscriminately in public spaces and on innocent civilians, including children. This indiscriminate and random violence not only creates local fear, but creates a national feeling of insecurity as the probability of being a victim rises for everyone. These gunmen and gang members are not mere criminals. They are like terrorists and should be treated as such.
Woman found in company of escapee on murder charge pleads guilty. A woman found in the company of a man accused of murder and who escaped custody in June pleaded guilty to harboring a fugitive in the St. Catherine Parish Court today. The 32-year-old escapee also pleaded guilty to uttering forged documents. Danisha Bogle and construction worker Kenneth Stewart, both from Spanish Town, were remanded until sentencing on December 5. A social inquiry report on each of them is also to be done by that time. The two appeared before Parish Judge Janelle Nelson Gale. In a targeted operation on October 10, the police went to Beacon Hill in St. Catherine and found Stewart at a house in the presence of Bogle. The two share a child. The police said Stewart tried to evade capture by presenting a birth certificate bearing the name Mark Harris. Both were arrested and later charged. Stewart was among 8 men who escaped from the Black River Police Station lockup in St. Elizabeth on June 19. He'll be answering to that matter in St. Elizabeth later on. Isiah Banan pleads guilty to professional misconduct. Attorney at law Isiah Banan has been found guilty of professional misconduct for offensive comments he directed at the country's chief prosecutor, Paul Llewellyn. Banan pleaded guilty before a disciplinary panel of the General Legal Counsel, JLC, on Saturday to breaching ethics rules that guide the conduct of attorneys authorized to practice in Jamaica, he confirmed on Monday. The JLC is the body that regulates the legal profession in Jamaica. He pleaded guilty to breaching Canons 1B and 8B of the legal profession, Canon of Professional Ethics rules. I would not even attempt to justify descending into that arena. I would never try to conjure up an excuse and to be cute to the legalities of conduct that is just. I can't even find the word for it, Buchanan said during an interview, explaining his decision to enter a plea of guilty. I disappointed myself. One cannot defend the indefensible. With Buchanan's agreement, a sanction hearing to determine his punishment was also conducted on Saturday and was adjourned to allow the 3-member panel time to consider his decision. The attorney said his punishment is entirely in the hands of the JLC. It is a teachable moment for me. I certainly never intended to bring the profession into disrepute, so it's entirely in their hands, he said. In August, while co-hosting a program on the social media platform YouTube, the attorney quoted from the lyrics of the song The Menace by a convicted killer and dancehall artist Vybz Kartel, in which he directed that Llewellyn perform a sexual act. The comment set off a firestorm of criticisms, triggering Buchanan's resignation from several positions he held at the time and a complaint to the disciplinary committee of the JLC by JLC chairman Dennis Kitson, KC. Forum Fishing Village in Portmore damaged by fire. Vendors at the Forum Fishing Village in St. Catherine are scrambling to pick up the pieces after a blaze destroyed sections of the establishment on Tuesday morning. The vendors said the blaze consumed the majority of their equipment, food, beverages, and cash left overnight in their shops. One vendor, Carita Lewis, said this is the second loss she has suffered at the facility. She called for the authorities to provide assistance this time instead of empty promises.
And this is my second loss. I lost everything. I don't get to save anything. First time is the same thing. No compensation. This leave me weak out right now. Weak out. I don't know where to start right now. Cause everything burn out. Just want action, I don't want no promise. Cause the first shop will burn out and be a promises. Be a promise. No make no sense. Them a promise and them not help.
Suzette Edwards, another shop owner at the market, said she has lost more than $1 million worth of goods in the fire.
This morning, I got a call about, what time now? About an hour now. And she said, it looked like a place over there burned down. Somebody said, what you mean? And she said, like, your shop there on the stretch with Adrian there. So she said, come and look. So I really come to see. When I look, I say, it's totally flat. Everything, my fridge, my flat screen, microwave, bed, liquor, everything. For me, 1.5 million I want for my own. Me lose more than that. We have no idea. We need to talk to the MP. The MP needs to come out and see what he's doing for us. We need the strength of the MP right now. So anyway, the way they are listening or not, they're supposed to be in the village.
The Jamaica Fire Brigade's Divisional Commander for St. Catherine, Superintendent Dennis Lyon, said the fire department was alerted just before 8 o'clock Tuesday morning and the Portmore unit responded.
At 7:58, the call of shots and fire. Port Henderson Road was received at the Spanish Town Fire Station, and it was transmitted to the Portmore stations with instructions to respond. When the brigade got there, they saw about 5 shops engulfed in the flames, and they quickly got into operation, attacked the blaze, brought it under control, and then institute cooling down measures. I am waiting on the district officer to give me some more information.
In JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.